Welcome to Constance and Anthony.
They like the smell of sugar and stuff.
Well, I had milk.
It's not sugar though. It's like pop.
Like pop and
honey.
like that kind of stuff.
Like sugar candy and all that. They like that stuff.
They like that.
And they only have one life. When you step on them, they're gone.
If you put water on their wings,
I heard gasoline works too.
It's hard.
Any idea what time Mark Richard dropped the boat?
Shannon.
That's fine. Stop.
When we were up at Cody's and I was driving down here, look where I found on Spotify. I found him.
Let me see.
The dude we saw up at Cody's.
Oh, James Doyle.
Yeah, I saw him. Found his
His music.
His music. He just had like 5 songs on his
Well, yeah, he's probably.
playlist.
Dean.
Getting ready to get you guys loaded up. Is this everybody else for the tour right here?
Yep.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Too bad. Beautiful day out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I like your shirt, man.
Thank you. You guys
Oh,
know
is
what
that
time your
swordfish?
tour is? Yes, sir, it is. Noon? 12 o'clock also?
There's a swordfish. This will kill you. Their nose is a sword. Are they saltwater, Shane? Or freshwater?
They're in the middle of something fresh.
What?
Salt.
They can go in fresh water,
Swordfish.
but not too long.
That's the.
Gotcha.
I mean, there is different types of alligator breeds, so.
Well, yeah.
I
No,
see
it said
there's supposed to be
swordfish.
9 from Shannon. You got 9 swordfish?
Swordfish, I think, or freshwater.
9. Swordfish are salt. Oh, that's not right. We have 12.
No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Where there's 11.
You excited, Grant?
Yeah, I am. You.
Yeah.
How you doing, Connie?
Good. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
I like to play while you hit your car. That's what I did. I did 2 cards.
This is
It's a garment, but it doesn't deal with what yours.
Is it connected to your phone?
Yeah, it just does that.
Is it like
Like,
messages and stuff?
it can get messages.
Pull up prices.
You can get
Mine does messaging all the time.
number and stuff. Like this here. Like to check my heart rate,
So does mine.
my body temp.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
PRYCD.
Like how many steps you got paid.
Yeah.
Last name is Snodgrass.
Mine is the same.
Let me double check.
But
I can change like the
I can
steps
change,
on it.
like I can change like my watch face. I can change it to like a different watch face if I want to, but I'm not sure. But I'm not gonna change it to a different watch face. I'm using this one.
That's your girlfriend?
Yeah. I was at her.
Shan, look at this. It's all like black and white.
Yes.
What's up, Connie?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, I got to see a thing today. I got to see a butterfly today for the first time flying right over you guys. Frickin'. What kind of birds are those? Like seagulls, Dean? Over there? Right there. Like coming this way. Pelican.
So they could fill this boat with these guys.
With a max of 14.
And then she's just gonna refund the other one. SNOT.
My next available time for refuel.
You excited, Connie?
Yeah.
it's going to be loaded. So we're gonna do, I guess, however we want. I want the lightest people in the front, just so the water don't come over the back. So that party of 12.
Can we go to front?
Yeah, you're little.
So we'll put 40 in the front. Yeah, 12. We'll put 40 in the front, 40 in the middle, 40 of you in the back, and then one of you guys are gonna have to sit up top with me. So whoever wants to sit up top
So
with me.
these three are.
Well, then I'll have you sit up top with me. The stock is floating, so watch your step.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, there's a max of. All right, Connie, we're on a dock.
Here, I'm gonna help you.
Why don't you get your.
You're good. I'm right behind you. You're not going anywhere.
Okay.
All right, Connie.
Right next to Aaron.
It's gonna be a big step up. Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
no, it's up to you guys.
You put them on. Trust me. It's loud.
Okay. Okay.
Just scooch down.
Okay.
Bench, and you're sitting right next to Aaron.
Aaron,
Okay.
scooch over as far as you can. Connie, scooch over towards Aaron as far as
The right side? Okay.
This is the only.
You're three, you're gonna have to go in the middle here, and then one of you will go up back top of me. Oh, there's only two. Yeah, you have two in the middle, and then one up top of me.
Hey, Shannon. I see some fishes.
Just walk right past that single seat and then sit up on that bench seat. Alright, we'll do two more in the middle, or two more up front, two more in the middle, and two in the back.
You want the heavier weight in the back, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Gavin, go next to Connie. Or Brandon, go up front.
Yes, sir. Just watch your steps.
Bob,
now.
come on.
have earphones?
Gavin, scooch over as much as you can towards Connie.
Yeah, we have them right here.
Okay.
I need
Bob,
one.
step up right here.
We have one.
Oh, okay.
We have some right here, Con.
Yeah, because I have really bad
Grant, right
night. Thank you. Wait. There we go.
Hang on, Bobby. Let me get it.
Squeeze in the middle too, though. You got one of you guys.
Yeah, it's best if we keep our hearing, right?
Yeah, I don't want
And then, you guys
I don't want it to blow my ears out.
What, with the fan?
Brandon, let
Huh?
With the fan?
Yeah, I don't want it to blow.
Yeah. Yeah, I have really bad ears too, so.
And he also said
I'm sorry.
he said if you have like a hat that has like a thing on the top, you can put this like right in the middle,
Oh, okay.
and it makes your hat stay on.
Where you got it's fine. Okay. Thank you.
Alright, good afternoon, guys. How we doing?
Good.
Fit one more.
I say we could fit one more in the back by him, but then I don't know. He's kind of a bigger guy, so I feel like he'd be pretty crowded back there with another guy.
I mean, we could always go with me and other dude up there, and then we could have him sit down here with his.
That's fine. If you guys want to do that, if we
I
can.
think we might
because
have
that's
had-
4,
Hey,
5,
June.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, because yeah, there's only 4. We can fit on there.
Dude, hey, you can't come. Miss County.
You want me to sit up?
So I'm gonna have
Scoot
you come
over,
back
and
down,
then
sit
he's
with
gonna
your.
sit next to his
Yep,
party,
and then
and
I'll
then
have them
Dean
split together. That'd be great. And then you guys sit together, and then I'll have him sit down here.
I'm gonna have to hold someone too.
Or Grant next to him.
Gap.
Figured it out.
Connie,
Oh,
you can hold mine. Not now. When we go, then I can.
okay. Thank
Here,
you.
hand me a pair for Brandon.
Sweet.
One more headphone.
You need
Yeah, there is. There's headphones left.
Yep, should be right behind you. There you go. Can you have everything? All right. All right, thank you, buddy.
Whoa.
No, you're good.
You need one too? Keys in yourself.
Oh, I got you.
Can you have me another set of headphones, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You'll need another one.
Oh, right behind you. There's gonna be another one.
You ready?
Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, guys. How we doing?
Good.
Awesome. You guys been here before?
No.
You have? Welcome back. Welcome the rest of you. I'm your captain today, Captain Kyle. This is a U.S. Coast Guard inspected vessel, which means I have some safety equipment to go over before we can get started. We have 2 fire extinguishers in the front here. We have 1 in the rear. We have life jackets underneath all your guys' seats. They're not mandatory. They're just there in case of emergency. In event something was to happen to me out there, there's this little black placard up there with a couple of emergency contact numbers. You guys call one of them numbers and somebody will come out there and get you. Don't worry, I'll stick with you guys today. I will ask when this motor's running, please stay seated. Keep all hands, feet, toes inside these railings at all time. Once we get to where we're going, then you guys are more than welcome to stand up, take pictures, ask questions, whatever you need to do. We will be going under some lower hanging branches back there, so I advise you not to reach out and grab anything. There's poison ivy, something might just grab your back, you never know. You guys been on an airboat before?
No.
Yes? No, yes? My family has. Yes?
Nope.
Well, I watched a 15-minute video this morning, so you guys should be good to go. I'm just joking. What you guys need to know about airboats, they're a little loud, a little windy. So be mindful of your hat and glasses. They do have a tendency to fly right off. We do give out the hearing protection. Not mandatory, totally up to you guys. When I'm idling, not too loud. When I get up to speed, it does get pretty loud. Other than that, just stay seated and hold on. Any questions? No? All right, let's get this party started.
Yeah.
You got one more head?
Oh, it should be underneath your seat there. Yep. Is there another pair?
Yep. No, we're good.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect. 12-12.
Heard that. Enjoy your ride, y'all.
Yes, sir. I don't have a 115, do I?
Yes.
Oh, I did get one? Oh, perfect.
To the right.
coming Gallinule Borehead with the one with the red beak. To the right and to the left. There's one up front of us to the left also. But from here we cut across this lake, so if you want that hair protection, now's a good time to put her on. taking off. They're all around here. These guys are like masters of camo. There's one right next to the boat looking at us. Yeah, that's why I stopped right here. There's one right in front of the boat here.
Gavin, can you get a picture of that?
Hang on.
Kind of separated right now. Usually they're kind of staying together. They're kind of separated.
Oh, those are the gators. Gators, right?
Where's Mama?
Mama's around here. You might not see her. She sees us. If we were to catch one of these guys, they'd
Is that
make
the
a distress
gators?
call. She'd come running. She's usually only within. No, it's more of a grunting sound. She's only usually within feet or yards of these young guys at all times. So. But this guy here, he's actually a 2-year-old. If you start looking around, say that one there, he's about a 6-month-old. The end of August, middle of September is when they hatch out. So that's only about 6 months ago. But what Mama does, she'll go up on land, she'll find a
that a
secluded
gator,
spot,
Aaron?
she'll lay her eggs. She'll lay 30 to 50 in a clutch, but they say only about 10% will survive. But anyway, she'll lay them up there. She'll take all this decayed vegetation muck, she'll pile them up on top of the eggs. Looks like a big mud mound. It's about a 3-month incubation period. Once they hatch out, she'll put them in her mouth, bring them down to the water, and they instinctively already know how to hunt fish, and they're ready to go.
Oh.
She just has to protect them for the next 4 years, which must be nice, because I can't get my 4-year-old to shut the fridge. But these guys are cold-blooded. So what they do, they get acclimated to the sun. They do their hunting and fishing in the morning. Heat index of the day, they're going to lay around and sleep about 70% of their day away. They do that because they're nocturnal. They're going to come back out at night and hunt. So they try to reserve as much energy throughout the day as possible. At this size, they're going to be little minnows, apple snails, frogs, lizards, stuff like that. Once they hit that 4-year mark, basically anything that makes a splash. But a lot of times it's birds and turtles. Why? Because they want to exert as less energy as possible to eat their prey. Birds, they'll bury themselves down in the mud. The birds won't notice them there. They'll come picking through looking for bugs. The gator will turn its head, chomp, that's all it takes. Turtles, because they're slow. Birds and turtles. But they'll eat anything. They'll eat deer, snakes, otters, raccoons, wild hogs, whatever they can get their mouth on.
Let them go on land. They're pretty quick.
Yes, they are very fast on land. They're actually faster on land than in water, but they don't have as much endurance on land. They only have a quick spurt. They can get up, they've been known to get up to 30 miles per hour. But like I said, it's only just a quick spurt. But in the water, they have a lot more endurance, and they can swim up to 20 miles per hour in the water. So they have a lot more endurance, though, in the water. But mom will stay her whole life having babies. Once they hatch out, they're about 6 to 8 inches long. At that point in their life, they have quite a few different predators. The great blue heron, they'll eat them. Big bass will eat them. Otters will eat them. Wild hogs will eat them. Even their own dad will come back and eat them.
Oh, God.
He don't do it for a food source, though. More so, you're in his way, chomp, and that's all it takes. Yep, he don't know his own strength, so. These gators get around the dad, and they aggravate him or whatever. He kind of chomps at him, and like I said, he ends up killing them a lot of times. Yes, sir.
Why does the dad eat them?
He doesn't do it purposely. He doesn't know his own strength. And like I said, these gators kind of go around him, aggravating him. He'll kind of like just chomp at him, but you know, kill him.
Just give him like a little nudge.
Yeah, basically like go to chomp at him, but he ends up crunching a little too hard.
Oh.
But yep, right now they're the reason too. Sometimes you'll see them in the water instead of laying up on. Not today. Today's we got a nice sun out. But when it's cooler out, you'll see them in the water because when the outside temperature is cooler than the water, they'll stay in the water. This water is pumped out at the springs at 72 degrees all year round. So the water in general stays pretty warm. If it's 100 degrees out, the water feels a little cold, but if it's 40 degrees out, this water feels like warm bath water. So that's what they're going to do. What do you think, little buddy? Should I leave you alone? You're looking like you're just chilling there.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's just right there. He's just chilling.
Get some pictures, Aaron?
Do people swim in these lakes, or?
Oh, no, they're more of a sport lake, more fishing, hunting, stuff like that. The springs, we have a lot of nice springs, and people will go off the river or lakes and they'll go into the springs and they'll swim. The water in the springs is colder. Well, it's like I said, if it's hot out, it's colder. If it's cold out, it's warmer. But in general, the gators typically don't hang out in the spring, so the water is just more crystal clear. So people are in general going to swim in the springs.
When they're swimming, you can see the ripples going forwards, and then you can tell that's the algae.
Yeah, you can see like the bubbles coming up from the bottom too. All right, cool. You guys got any more questions about these little guys?
Nope.
No? All right, we'll keep on keeping on.
Bring me to their source.
Yeah. We'll try to find Mama.
How many do you think are in it? Like,
Said we'll try to find
They
more.
did estimation like 3-4 years ago, and they estimated about like 700-800 gators. Left right here. You see these big old eyeballs sticking out?
They're alligators.
Right here. Pretty sure that's Mama here. Right here. Sorry, slow past her. The reason why she's not taking off, she recognized me. I'll spin the boat around. If she don't take off, then you guys will see her. bigger one there.
Well, drop your phone, Aaron. Stay on the boat. Aaron, stay back on the boat.
I can see
what I was
Now
saying.
take your pictures, fine.
Yeah, those are osprey.
Okay. What I was saying earlier is
Those are osprey. that are holding up.
those birds that have
Yeah.
the fish in their talons.
Yeah, those are osprey. Those are cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed when we went around that last corner, the two birds that came out, they had fish in their talons. Those are osprey. So this guy here.
What's cool?
Aaron. I want to say he's a male. I'm not saying that because he's a very big male. Males will get up to 15 feet long, so he's nowhere near fully grown. Females only get about 8 feet long, so it could be a female. The reason why I'm saying it's a male is because when females are here having babies, they're gonna have babies around this area. I've never seen any babies around here, so more than likely I want to say that's a male. He's still about. He looks like he could be around 9 foot though. So
I didn't know
even if
they were
that
birds.
was a female, she'd be a pretty big girl.
They eat birds.
But you guys can notice how high his eyes are on top of his head. He can get fully submerged down in the water, still see everything going on around him. He has 3 eyelids. He has a top, a bottom, and a clear membrane. He'll close that clear membrane and acts as goggles when he goes underwater. Right behind his eye there, that little slit. A little bit hard to see with the weeds in the way, but that's his ear. During mating season, these males will let a low frequency bellow sound out. The females can hear that up to a mile away. So they got some great hearing. All them bumps on his back, those are all called scoots. They act as solar panels. They're little bone plates with a bunch of holes in them. As he sunbathes his back, his blood will flow through those plates, and that's what warms his blood up. Without those, he would actually die. So he needs those to survive. And like I said, he can swim 20 miles per hour in the water and run 30 on land. Only in a short spurt, though, so you just got to run faster than the guy next to you. And he has 80 teeth, 40 on top, 40 on bottom. But he'll go through 1,000 to 3,000 teeth in a lifetime. He'll do that because his teeth are hollow. So when he grabs his prey and rips it apart, he ends up ripping a lot of his teeth out. So throughout his lifetime, he'll regrow that many. It takes about a year to regrow, and they can live 60 years in the wild and 80 in captivity. So they have a long lifespan. And they really don't have no predators out here. The males do. As far as other males, they will fight for territory. A lot of times ends in death. But other than that, there's nothing really else out here that eats them. So they mainly when they're small, they have that that 10% rate where they're going to survive throughout all the predators. But once they get past that, up to that 4-year mark, they're really pretty much they don't have any other predators besides themselves out here. So they last a long time. They're very docile, or they're very like they can move with the elements of the weather, pretty well too. Yes, sir.
So the females are smaller than the males, what you said?
Yes, the females only get 8 feet long, as the males will get 15 feet long.
How do you tell the difference between that and a male, though?
If it's not fully grown and they're not protecting a nest or babies, there's only one way you can tell. There's an instrument you probe them with. We won't be doing that today on the tour, but that's the only way you can tell.
Oh.
What's up, buddy?
So you said the females come over here to kind of like migrate and do their babies, right?
Yeah, well, the males actually travel over to the females. But that doesn't mean that there won't be other males and females in that radius. It's just the dominant male will be breeding with the dominant female in that radius.
How many babies can one have?
30 to 50.
Whoa!
But with a 10%.
Yeah, with a 10% rate. Yep, these are, so as we drive through, we're mixing up this decayed vegetation, this muck. It's letting up these bubbles, which is like a methane gas. That's what gives you that swampy smell. It's not me, I took a shower. But yes, like I said, but they say only about 10% will survive. Like I said, once they hatch out, they got the great blue heron, the otters, the wild hogs, the bass, and even their own dad comes back and eats some of them. So yeah, they kind of a little rough in the beginning, but after that, they everything that ends up eating them, they end up eating back. So they kind of get them back.
For payback.
Right? What?
For like payback.
Yep, for payback. officially made it. We're in the middle of nowhere. Now, if you guys look to the left here, this water bubbling up here, this is a natural spring. This is what made this creek and feeds this lake. Not just this one spring, there's about 5 different springs on this lake. This one pumps out at 72 degrees all year round. The reason why it don't look crystal clear like most springs, this one don't pump out quite enough water to give it a nice sandy bottom. So what you're seeing protrude back to the top is the bottom. All that decayed vegetation and muck we got going on. But the water, you can tell, is just as clear as any other spring. You guys ready for that land tour?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm surprised that we didn't see more turtles like on
They are kind of sitting out. Once we leave here, there's actually some logs out here sitting out in the sun that they're full of. But back here, like I was telling him, it's kind of more shaded back here right now. So it's typically a lot of the animals that want this. Yep, that is Pat and Jill, but Jill took off. Pretty typical. No, I'm just joking. Actually, I'll tell you the story since you asked. There's a guy about a month ago, I said that same thing, and he started laughing at me. He said, you ain't gonna believe me, but he said he knew Pat and Jill. So he told me the story. When they came out here as teenagers, they carved that heart in the tree. They've been married for 50 years, so Pat and Jill didn't take off. She's still hanging in strong. But anyways, as this water pumps out, goes on to Lake Panasoffkee. Lake Panasoffkee itself is 9 miles long, 2 miles wide, and about 5-6 foot deep. It's a pretty shallow lake. We're historically known for our bass fishing. Biggest bass on record caught was 16 pounds 4 ounces. That's a huge bass. Typical good-sized bass is like 5 to 7, so that's pretty big. But our bass here is eating little baby alligators, so they grow up pretty big. But as this pumps out, the Lake Panasoffkee goes on with the Coochie River and out to the Gulf. Takes a while to get there, but that's where all the spring water ends up. So pretty cool.
Is this the only spring in this lake?
No, there's about 5 of them.
Spring.
That's not in this lake, but yeah, there's Yes, sir. But no, in this lake there's about 5 different springs. So that other creek that you've seen cut up this way, about 7 miles up, that's actually one of the largest springs we have in this lake. It's a big spring, pumps out like 80 to 100,000 gallons a day. Nice crystal clear bottom, nice sandy bottom. That's, like I said, one of the biggest springs. And then there's about 4 other ones from there that kind of pump out like this.
Where's that water coming from?
The aquifer. So what happens, we have a lot of underground spring water in Florida here. It all flows underground. Sometimes it works its way up to the top. Once it works its way up to the top, that's what's pumping out that nice crystal clear spring water. So look at it as a big sand filter underground. As that water goes underground, it's getting filtered the whole time throughout the sand. So when it comes up, that's why it's so crystal clear. Anyways, where were we at? You guys might notice some of the metal signs on the trees coming in. That marks wildlife management area. That's what this is. There's 9,911 acres out here. You can fish, camp, hunt. There's white-tailed deer, Osceola turkey, wild hogs, black bear, and even panther. So I don't know if you guys want to go camping, but you're more than welcome to.
I do.
You do? All right.
Oh gosh.
You gotta have your guys take you out here then.
We might leave you here. We're not
there you
taking
go.
you out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd probably stay on the boat, but. But you guys also might be looking around to all these beautiful trees. These are all cypress trees. These wooden spikes sticking out of the ground are cypress knees. It's actually what brings oxygen to these trees. As the water rises, those knees will rise to ensure that they always have oxygen. So it's just part of the root system. A lot of people think they'll grow into a tree, but they never will. They're just there to bring oxygen through them roots to these trees. And without this intricate root base that they have, when we have the flooding and windstorms, they'll blow these big trees right over. Yes, sir.
What happens to them? Do they change color or anything around winter? Or?
Yeah, they just kind of die off, kind of turn gray. Everything looks kind of dead back here. Everything's starting to sprout back up. We've been getting some rain. It's been warming up, so it's starting to kind of come back green. But you can kind of see how these trees are. Basically, during winter, that's all it looks like. This has gray moss on it. No needles, no leaves. Everything kind of looks dormant and dead. But like I said, everything's starting to come back spring, summer here, and it's going to look like a jungle back here. So. But these cypress trees are also protected. We used to log them back in the day. Can't do that no more. The only way you can cut one down is if you get a permit, but you have to have a really good reason, like it's going to fall on your house or something like that. Other than that, they won't let you cut them. We also been told some of these are upwards of 1,000 years old. Again, I was like, yeah, right. But I looked it up. Not where it bevels out, but the main base. They say every inch of diameter takes about 12 years to grow. So they take a long time to grow. A lot of water, a lot of oxygen. If you add up that base of that tree every inch by 12 years, that's going to add up pretty quick. Even that tree there could be 200 years old. So they've been out here a long time. They're going to be here a long time after we're gone. But yes, we're kind of in a drought. That dark water mark there, that's the highest point the water's ever been. Last year, Hurricane Helene and Milton, they flooded us out pretty good. This year we didn't have a hurricane, didn't really have much rainwater or flood water, so we're about 2 foot down right now. So that's why we're kind of like do the trick, hitting little logs and stuff like that. We'll never dry up, of course, of these springs, but it does fluctuate quite a bit throughout the hurricane season and stuff.
Are there a time that the springs produce more? Or is it just
Not really,
pretty
because
standard?
it's gotta push. Yeah, it's gotta push clear that hole out more. The only way they're really gonna push out more is if that hole all the way down the aquifer gets cleared out more, and the only way that's gonna clear out more is if that water starts pushing out more. So it's kind of a, if somebody came out here and maybe dug it out or dredged it or whatever, then yeah, I could get it to start spraying out better or pumping out better. But in general, now they kind of consistently pump out the same. But yeah, it's very peaceful back here. It's always different times of day, but it's always nice and peaceful.
Are there ever chances where like all these tree branches and stuff will fall like during like hurricanes and stuff?
Oh yeah, we'll have trees fall over. You've probably seen all the logs kind of off the side. Trees will fall across the creek, and we got to cut them out, pull them off to the side, and kind of maintain it.
How long does that usually take?
Just depends on how many trees fall or how big the tree is, stuff like that. But not too long. These logs kind of, when they're dried out, or not even dried out, they'll float in the beginning before they get kind of waterlogged, you call them, and then they'll sink. So once you cut them, they kind of just float up and just push them off the side a lot. Not too bad. Cool. You guys got any more questions?
No.
No? All right, we're going to keep on keeping on. We got to turn that AC on. It's getting a little hot out there. right up on the bank. You'll see Mama laying there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yep, she is actually one of the biggest females we have back here. She's all of 8 foot in length, big head, big body.
That's a
half
big
her body's
guy.
in water, so she looks even half the size she is.
A lot of fish.
She gets up out of the, yes, there's a lot of fish. A lot of these fish you've seen are bluegill. But we call her hairlip. We call her that because she had a nest out here. Poachers came on her nest to steal her eggs. She came out to protect it, and they hit her in the face with a machete. So in front of her mouth, you see that white hanging out, that's her teeth.
Oh.
Yep. And she's been back here a long time. Like I said, Ron's been doing this tour for about 10, 12 years. She's been back here ever since he started. So.
Wow.
Like what's good? Like what are they poaching? Just like the eggs?
No. So he had a gator farm. So it's not typical to steal eggs from a gator. But having a gator farm would make it more typical or better for them. They'll bring it back to the gator farm. They'll hatch them out. And they have about 30 to 50 gators that they can do what they want with. So they can make quite a bit of money off that. For a typical person, me and you, we don't have a license to do that. So it wouldn't really benefit it. It'd all be illegal. We couldn't really sell the gators. You could eat the eggs for breakfast, I guess, but that's not going to be worth it because you get caught, it's a big fine. So, but that guy did get caught. He lost his license and his gator farm stuff. Yep. There's another spring right here also. This is why the water is nice and crystal clear back here. This one pumps out even less water. That's why there's more decayed vegetation and silt built up. But that's why you see it's nice and clear back here. So that's the difference. You kind of see how that first spring went to. This one's barely bubbling out. You can still see it's crystal clear. And then they have other springs that are just, blowing out so much where, just the hole underneath is all nice and sandy. It's blowing all this muck out and everything. I'll give you a little demonstration. I've been talking about how much decayed vegetation and muck there is in this lake. Looks like you could step off the side of the boat and stand there, but that's definitely not the case. I'll show you what I mean. Just so you guys a little knowledge if you want to go walking in the swamp.
You just sink right into it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this pole is broke, so I can't extend it anymore. It's only about 5 foot long, but say you're about 5 foot, maybe a little less, maybe 4 or 9. But we'll say around 5 foot. You jump in the water. That's the top of the muck there.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It'll keep going. I have an 8-foot pole on the other boat that I can sink all the way in the water. So,
Wow.
very deceiving. That's years and years of decayed vegetation. It's not like quicksand. As far as you jump in it, it's going to suck you down in there and hold you. It's soft and silty, so if you jump down in it, you'd be able to swim back out of it. Just be pretty nasty. But yeah, very deceiving. I like to show people that because, like I said, it looks like you could just walk across the bottom. But definitely not the case. See that spring comes out like nice clean water.
So at one point this was all 10 feet deep.
Yes. Yeah. So when if they can dredge the lake, it'd be at least probably a good 10 foot, 11, 12.
Dang.
But yeah, this is just over the years of, all the different logs, all the leaves every year falling, all the different sticks, everything that gets put in the water just decays down, and that's what builds up after all them years.
How often does the mother just stand right over there, or does she move much?
She stays there every day for the rest of her life. She'll be there. She moves around a little bit, but for the most part, she's going to be right there.
So the males will make their way all the way back here?
Yes, the males typically will move around for the females. The females don't move around for the males. They'll come and, see, there's my bluegill buddies coming in. I started feeding these guys, so every time I roll through here, they're like, Daddy, feed me. But yes, like I said, basically the males will travel around with the females kind of stay put. You see them all over here, too. My little bait I'll throw in for you guys. My little private fish pond.
You okay?
You fishing here?
Yeah, just a
I
bug.
don't typically. I live
just
right
a
off
bug.
the river, my boat, so I can jump right on my boat, go right in the river, and we have natural springs all down the river and stuff too. So it's all kind of like this. But this is a good fishing lake. This is what this lake's known for, is their fishing. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you did any fishing.
I do fishing, but not typically on this lake. So those are all my little piranha there.
See all of
No,
them?
they're bluegills.
Yeah, fish, yeah.
I had about 20, 30 catfish, and they would come up and do the same thing. Mama likes catfish. She come over and ate about 10 of them for me. About a month ago, I was coming out of here. There was an airboater coming in on the front of his bow here. He had a dude up there with a bow fishing boat. After that day, all my catfish kind of depleted, so pretty sure he shot them all.
Wow.
And Mama don't like the bluegill for some reason. I've had her in the water there. I've thrown bait right in front of her face and had these bluegills swarm in her face and she won't move muscles. So, for some reason, she don't like the bluegill.
Oh.
What's the long, skinny fish I've been seeing?
There's two different long, skinny fish in this lake. The gar, which is the one by the looks like it has like the spots on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the lake pickerel. They both kind of a longer, skinnier fish. The lake pickerel looks like a muskie or like what's the
Yeah,
longer
muskie.
fish? Yeah, muskie. Yeah, something like that. Looks like that. The gar there, like I said, I don't know, just kind of like a tiger pattern kind of, and they got more of a longer, more teeth, and then the lake pickerel's got more of a flatter nose, not as long too.
What do people typically fish for out here? Bass?
Yeah, the bass. We have shad, crappie, bluegill, catfish. We have invasive tilapia, which those are good to eat. But people, you can't really fish for those that are vegetarian fish, so they don't eat the bait. So you spearfish them, bowfish them, or gig them. But there's no limit on them since they're invasive, so you can fill your whole boat full of them if you want. And they get really
Dang.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lake pickerel. There's a gar. I think that's about it. But most people are fishing the bass or crappie.
A lot of tournaments out here.
Yes, we do throw a lot of tournaments. That's why you see, like, even that guy we're coming out, his nice boat there. I don't know if we have a tournament today, but yeah, you'll see some of these. They'll have sponsors on the side and stuff. It's ridiculous.
I'm sure they love to see you coming with a big fan.
Oh yeah, they love me. But they also act like they own the lake. They'll just park wherever on the wrong side. They'll just do whatever they want, and so it's kind of annoying too. And we're on this lake, every single day with this tour, so it's like, the locals around here, they're pretty familiar with us. They know our tour. They know where we're going to come through and stuff, and they leave us alone. But then you get these guys that come out on these tournaments and stuff, and they don't really know that we run the tour, and then they just kind of stay and stick where they want. And yeah, they kind of get mad if you come up on them. But, you guys are on the wrong side of the corner. I come around the corner, like going slow down so fast. So. Private fish pond here. You guys ever get hungry, you know where to go.
We're good at eating.
Yeah, they're all panfish. The bluegills are really good eating. A lot of people like them.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. God bless. This has been Constance and Anthony.